Hello and welcome to my second part of my demonstration how you can export the diagrams of your various flows as an HTML file to, for example, a SharePoint library. Reason to use a SharePoint library in this particular case is because that becomes crawled, and that enables you to crawl to search for all kinds of information in all the flows you've created across different tenants, different environments, different solutions, etc. The link to the first video, of course, will be included somewhere below in the description. Also included there are links to videos of Shane Yong and Reza Dorani. They explain much better than I'm able to how to navigate in PowerApps between SharePoint content. So, for example, how to get this data and be able to scroll between all those kind of information and to interact with the information stored on SharePoint. Refer to their videos. They do this kind of stuff much better. It's also part of a small article I wrote on LinkedIn describing why and how to do this kind of thing. In the first video, I showed how to manually extract the HTML or the diagram data as an HTML blob from the regular Power Automate UI. And I also showed how in Visual Studio Code you can manually put on top all the styles from the 3 style sheet files which make up this layout. But that's a bit of a drag, and you can do it just with the flow itself. And this flow, the link is also included in the tag below, contains is the HTML representation, and you can refer to that, and it really explains all the details. But high over, it just accepts the HTML from the flow UI, retrieves the designer CSS, the app CSS, and the theme CSS, which have to get up top to make a nice layout. And this is just being merged by putting the HTML tag before and after. Put in the 3 style sheets, do a little bit of additional styling to remove the buttons, or at least hide the buttons. And that can then be sent back to a Power App, and the Power App then saves it on SharePoint. And personally, I use a structure like this. I've got a Power Automate repository with a subfolder for each tenant I have worked on or work on. In these folders, for each solution, I create a folder to put in all the information or put in all the diagrams of the flows I've created in there. Recording it makes it a lot slower. Anyway, there I can also store the link, so I can navigate easy to the original flow. I store the comments, etc. And because this is crawled in SharePoint, that enables you to use all your previous flows distributed on all those different environments and make it crawlable. And just if you need, for example, to find something you've done as an HTTP request to SharePoint or whatever, then you can just search on particular keywords and find all the details of all your flows without clicking through all the environments to find what you've done before. Hope it's useful. Look at the reference below, and happy flowing.